Good day, everyone. We have Frederick Burks on the line. He's running for mayor of Center Point, Alabama. So, who is Frederick Burks? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Frederick Burks. I am a resident of Centerpoint. Uh, I've been up there since 19. I'm sorry, my mother bought the house in 1995, and I've been in the house ever since '02 when she became ill. I'm a Birmingham police officer for the city of Birmingham. I am also a business owner, and I am a minister. And I am very interested in uh, the safety and concerns of the citizens of Centerpoint.
Okay. So, we understand that you're looking to run, well, you're actually running for mayor of Center Point. Tell us a little bit about why you want to run for mayor of Center Point. Why do you want to be mayor of Center Point?
Well, I want to be mayor of Centerpoint because I've seen Centerpoint come down from what it was to what it is now. I've seen the crime levels rise. I've seen the property levels go down. And the current administration has not done anything to curb this. The current administration believes that 3 deputies per shift is enough on 2 shifts, and it's not. Crime is steadily going up, and property values are going down. There are a lot of collapsed homes and um, overgrown lots that's making the city real look bad. And we've also lost a lot of businesses. I mean, the shopping area is almost vacant. Looks like almost like a ghost town.
Okay. So, with those things mentioned, what do you think the biggest problem in Center Point actually is?
The biggest part of Centerpoint is um, they're not being transparent about the problems that they have. Uh, they're hiding the fact that crime is up there, and that it is running rapid without being addressed. And a lot of business left because of that, and a lot of residents have left for that.
Okay. So, you did mention that you believe crime is something that needs to be fixed. Do you truly think that crime is the biggest problem in Center Point? And also with that, how would you handle it?
I do think crime is a problem in Centerpoint. Uh, what what I would do to handle that crime, I would like Centerpoint to start their own police department to cut down on response time, more visibility for officers in the neighborhood to deter crime, and also in the shopping area. I believe that our crime will start going down if the presence of police officers is there more.
Okay. So, how would you fund the police department?
Well, I would actually start with a small department. We'll start with the money that they are already allocated for the sheriff department. One of the things I would do is renegotiate the contract that we have with the sheriff department so they can house our prisoners. And the money that is left, I will start the small department, and we will grow from there.
How would you stimulate economic growth in and around Center Point?
I would like for to take a look at our licensing, business licensing, uh, the way they do it, because it's a lot of red tape in it, and I would like for to give stimulus packages for new businesses and some of the businesses that are currently there that are struggling. I would like it because if we lose business, it's not doing us any good. If we keep the businesses there and gain more, we're more income for the city.
Okay. Kind of a follow up to that question. What do you think some of the businesses that would be beneficial to bring into Center Point if you had that option to, I guess cherry pick those particular businesses? What are some businesses that would be beneficial for the area?
Well, I would love to have some more sit-down restaurants in the area. I would like to have some more clothing stores in the area, and maybe some another store, and maybe another food store. Some of the things that I would love to have. Center Point was known for having a lot of stores when we first moved up there. You didn't have to leave there for almost anything.
Okay. So most times with a smaller government, people oftentimes lose faith. What are some things that you would do to restore trust in the city government?
Transparency is very important. Our citizens need to know that they can come to their mayor or come to the city council and voice their concerns, and that we will listen, and we will get them an answer to their questions, and stop trying to hide behind our we'll look into it, and we'll get back with you, or we can't release that information. Citizens need to know that they can trust the people that they put in office, and transparency is very important to me, and I think that it will help restore the trust back in Centerpoint.
Thank you. All right. So, what would you do differently when it comes to education and the school systems in Centerpoint?
Well, we already make donations to the school systems, all three schools up there, and that will continue. What I would like to add to it is have some after school tutoring, maybe done at the event center. I mean, not the event center, the community center, in the library. Have some off-duty teachers or some college students come in and help the students after school, and maybe get a little salary or something to go with it, to a little income to help them tutor some of the kids that are having problems, to bring our schools uh, numbers back up.
All right. So, what do you think some challenges, kind of similar to with the school system, that came across during the pandemic? Let's say that we, Centerpoint or any city for that matter, did not face last year. How would you address those challenges?
Well, the pandemic was is still going on, and there's a lot of people that are still affected by it, and a lot of businesses that are affected by it. The best thing that we can do is, to support the businesses that are in our area. Shop with them. Do your business there. Even if it's uh, the restaurants, the restaurants that are there. Go and visit them, and buy their products and stuff. We need to work together. We got to save Center Point, and we got to do, and it's going to only come from within. We got to help our people within it.
Okay. The Department of Justice recently did a study in 2017 about the crime being down in Centerpoint. Pretty sure you're probably familiar with that report.
Oh
What is your
yes,
take and what's your opinion on that?
that report is a total of. That report is it's about 3 years old, and it was not released um, because the current mayor said that it would be a political ammunition for someone to use in the next election. So he didn't. He waited till this year just to release it. One of the things that, if you'll notice, a lot of things has happened since 2017 when that was given out. Crime is actually more, to me, is up more in this area, and the Department of Justice did address that we should have our own police department, that the city should have local law enforcement.
Okay. Also, earlier we did mention businesses. What do you think is the biggest cause for businesses leaving Centerpoint? You said when you moved there, Centerpoint was more of a business hub, but now it's not. What do you think one of those contributors are with businesses choosing to leave the area?
Well, like I said, crime um, that did it for majority of the businesses, either being broken into or not been, they were being robbed or whatever the case may be. But crime did play a major part in majority of the businesses leaving.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else that you want to tell people about your candidates? Anything beneficial to your candidate as far as why people would choose to actually vote for you?
Well, I've been a Birmingham police officer for about 30 years, and I've lived in Center Point for the last almost 20 years. And I've seen what's good and what's bad about Center Point. I believe Center Point is a wonderful place, and it could be brought back to where it was, and it can be done. But it's going to take not only the police department, it's going to take the community working together, getting involved in the neighborhood, and getting with the leaders and showing them what spots are that they may not be aware of. It's going to take community involvement. And I'm that person that will listen to the community, that will have my door open and will not shut my door. I'm for the community, and I love the people of Centerpoint, and we can bring Centerpoint back to where it was, and if not so, we might can even do it better. So on August 25th, I need their vote. I need your vote.
Thank you for listening, everyone. That was Frederick Burks running for mayor of Center Point, Alabama.